Greetings. This is a video of our recent trip to Azerbaijan. We started with Baku, the capital city. Beautiful, well laid out, very neat. We had been taken by Santa Monica group, very nice, 37 people of different professions, different age. So initially we went to the Baku city, the newer city, the memorial, the Caspian Sea promenade, and the mini Little Venice and other parts. Uh, our food was all in local hotels. We had both Indian and Azerbaijani food. We had a local guide as well as an Indian coordinator who was very good. Anuj and Edwin was our local Azerbaijani guide. So, as we can see, some of our members, many of them were known to us earlier. This is the mini Venice with the gondolas and the boat rides. It is inside part of the promenade along the Caspian Sea, which runs for about 16 kilometers. That's pretty high. And the weather was also very pleasant all the days. Some days it was a bit sunny, but by evening it would become cold. It was actually it's early summer, or even one could call it a spring. But I hear the winters are quite cold, and Baku is a city known for its winds. So the capital city of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, incidentally, was part of the USSR, and it got liberated in 1991 when USSR split into several parts. Later in 1993, the president's father became the president, and now it is a presidential type of governance. We stayed in pretty good hotels and had a couple of local Azerbaijani sit-in dinners. The main cuisine for them was
Vegetable
lot
khada
of
hai.
vegetables, lot of
Vegetable.
boiled meat, especially lamb, plenty of dry fruits. They use a lot of honey. The desserts and their breads are very, very tasty. Plenty of tourists were there from all over, especially from India, mostly from Kerala and from North India. Anup is seen here, who is our coordinator. The second day we went to Gobustan, which is a desert area, and this has a lot of mud volcanoes. And we also saw hieroglyphics of the cave people in a museum there. We could see so many Caucasian dancers, which are all basically of Azerbaijani origin. They were mostly of the Aryan descent. They're supposed to have come from Europe and down below, but they also have Asian lineages. And in fact, it is I think it would be called as an Asia-European country. Now this is the mud volcano. You can see the methane gas coming
Actually,
out.
it is
Though it
natural
looks
gas.
hot, it is actually very
I
cold
heard
to the
it's
touch
methane gas
because of the methane gas.
from down the earth.
This is because of the natural seepage of
Through the mud.
gas which is under
So it looks like
subterranean
it's very hot. It is not.
places.
In fact, it's quite
The Azerbaijan's main income is of course
cold. I
by
just
the
touched a bit.
great reserve of
So,
oil
it was
and
quite cold.
natural gas, which is there for
So,
say
see,
another 100 years.
We all
And
came
it has got a
this
very good governance
for
to
around 15 minutes.
uplift the
in
country
this,
and
old
its
Russian
development,
cars
and
called Lada
especially
cars.
the
Quite
city of
powerful
Baku
they were.
is
And
really
this is the area where we have now reached.
impressive.
Where you
The
can see all
old
the
city as well as the new one is very
mud
good.
volcanoes.
Now, in the desert, when we went to see this mud volcano, we used the old Russian
Probably
vehicles
that's a lake.
called Lada.
Mud lake.
It was quite sturdy, even in the. I mean, it was off-road actually, and unlike we did not need to use any four-wheel drives or anything. So this mud alkana is a very good thing. We had other doctors. This is our group of 37, and this was a beautiful place in Gabala, which is a slightly elevated place. And again, our group This was during our morning breakfast. This was when we went to a palace, and this was when we went to a winery for some wine tasting and to know about how winemaking is done in Gabala. And you can see this is the Lada car I have been talking to. These are all doctors and in the group. This is a bus of the local Baku city. Very orderly and very well kept, and people are also very rule abiding in driving as well as in not littering. Really impressed us, and we really felt that we in India too should follow such examples of discipline and neatness. These were the two main takeoff from this tour, I would say, according to me. But then, of course, we really enjoyed thing, though it was a bit hectic for the legs, especially in the old city. We had to do a lot of climbing and walking. But at the end of the day, we really enjoyed it. Here you can see the local bakery started predominantly Indian crowd, and you can see them doing Shah Rukh dance. Indians are so happy seeing all this. It's a real privilege to see our part of the people everywhere in the world. And mainly Azerbaijanis, they all love Shah Rukh Khan, just like Russians used to love Rashtrapati once upon a time. This is the main square where there is in the old Baku, and this are also part of the old Baku and near Nizami Street, which is there. And this was the Hyder Ali Museum and Center. Once again, and so you can see the Hyder Ali music. It's so beautifully kept and well preserved articles. Multiple skyscrapers are all come in a matter of 20 years, which is really surprising. And we are walking in the square in front of the Hyder Ali center in Baku city. He's sort of the founder and the first president. First president was there. Probably he would be the third president in line. It's dusk in the city, and these are the type of buses we went through. There were cafes lining and the roads, and you can see an example of our food. These are the scenic regions of Gabala. You can see the distant snowy Caucasian we went to a bio center, bio garden where we saw all these pigeons flocking away. It was real interesting. And again, some amount of Indian food was also there to satisfy our palate. But this is mostly Azerbaijani food. So it was a good mix of both. We could taste their cuisine at the same time, satisfy ourselves with our Indian food also. So overall, a very good trip by Santa Monica Group. Not much of a problems. In fact, everything went quite perfect till we reached back in almost a week of rain.